playoffs in the first round by beating the Lakers in Game 6, 113-100 to win that series 4-2. Produced on 1480 WHBC Sports and Canton's Morning News, I'm Kenny Rhoda.
This is your drive time traffic update on Canton's Morning News.
Well, of course, it is a Friday morning. That means time for Orange Barrel Update, and we bring in ODOT's Justin Chesnic. How are you, Justin?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great, but heavy rain last night. That kind of slowed things down up north, didn't it?
Yeah, so we pushed everything a day, obviously, because of the rain that we got overnight and through the day yesterday. A lot of pavement striping with that, and you have to have dry pavement to be able to do that work. So up in the Akron area, we are going to start those closures at the Kenmore Lake. That's going to begin this evening, and then it's going to continue through the weekend so that by the Monday morning rush hour, everything will be closed up in the Akron area there. So again, for those that don't know, the Kenmore Lake is going to be closed beginning this weekend for about 75 days. That'll get us till mid to late August. We'll have that closed while we start some pavement reconstruction up there as part of a large $160 million project. Easiest two ways around it is to use the central interchange. You can come up 77 and stay on 77 and go through that way, or you can go across 76 west to State Route 21, and you can use that as an alternate route too. Eventually, that'll get you back up to I-77 in the Copley Fairlawn area.
All right. So once everybody gets used to that, are there any other projects we should be looking out for?
Yeah, so in Stark County, one new project starting next week. That's going to be on State Route 44 and State Route 153. That's a bridge repair and a resurfacing job. We're going to start with the bridges first. The project limits are on State Route 44 between State Route 172 and Chapel Street, and then on State Route 153 through Louisville there from Broadway to California Avenue. Then the following week, we're going to have another project over in Paris Township. It's actually a little bit of a widening project. It's a couple $1 million job. That's on State Route 183 and State Route 172. We're going to be adding some turn lanes. We're going to have a small closure there for State Route 183 that's going to last 5 days. So those two jobs kind of getting going here in the next 2 weeks. And as you know, we hit the nicer weather. You see it's going to be warm this weekend, and in the future, we're going to have a lot of projects going on in Stark County this year, anywhere from about 10 to 15 going on at any time.
All right. And anybody wants to check out the whole report Justin just gave you, you can do that again on our Facebook page, because we are live streaming right now, video streaming. And just go to Facebook and like us at 1480 WHBC. Talk to you next Friday, Justin. Thank you.
We'll see you. Thanks.
Canton's severe weather station. Stick with us. Now, the 1480 WHBC AccuWeather forecast.
Well, we will see partly sunny skies today and a high around 83, partly cloudy tonight, a low of 65. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine. It's going to be a great weekend, very warm and humid, a high of 87. Sunday, more of the same and a high of 88. But don't forget, we have a dense fog advisory in effect until 9 o'clock this morning. Stark, Summit, Portage, and Wayne counties. So be careful if you're heading out. Right now, we do have some clouds and some fog and 59 degrees on your severe weather station, 1480 WHBC.
Your world in 1 minute.
Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
The number of coronavirus cases per 100,000 in Ohio fell to just below 55 yesterday, coming very close to the goal of 50 set by the governor.
The Canton City School Board met for an hour and a half in executive session before coming to the conclusion that the head football coach and 6 of his assistants would be relieved of their duties. Marcus Watley is out. Current athletic director Antonio Hall has been named the interim McKinley head coach. Watley disputes the district's description of the events and has retained an attorney.
A strike continues by United Steelworkers members at the Allegheny Technologies Inc. plant in Louisville. The union has been picketing at 9 ATI facilities for 2 months now.
Speaking in New Hampshire, former Vice President Mike Pence called January 6th a dark day in U.S. history. He added he does not know if he or former President Trump will ever see eye to eye on that day.
It's a history of trash that makes you appreciate how the waste stream performs today. Talkin' Trash, a program being put on by the McKinley Presidential Library and Museum.
The state's largest university says it's committed to keeping the coronavirus at bay. Ohio State University joining the White House's new push to boost vaccinations. The COVID College Challenge asks participating colleges to commit to delivering vaccines to all.
The Wilkshire Golf Course just outside Bolivar is now owned by the Quillans. The local family bought it amidst concerns by golf enthusiasts that the course might become a nature preserve.
As summer gets into full swing, the CDC is pressing for parents to get their teens vaccinated for COVID-19. It says there's new information showing, quote, troubling data regarding the hospitalization of adolescents with the disease.
It's the first summertime First Friday tonight in downtown Canton with the Alex Simon Drum Circle and more on the Centennial Plaza stage.
The Cleveland Indians say they may be getting closer to finding a new name for the team. They've now narrowed the list of 1,100 to under 200. It's the Tribe in Baltimore tonight in Baltimore. 6:35 is the pregame right here on 1480 WHBC.
A dense fog advisory in effect till 9 a.m. for Stark Summit, Portage, and Wayne counties. National Weather Service says visibilities can drop to a quarter mile in some areas.
The high school state semifinal softball game postponed from yesterday between Perry and Lakota West, set for 12:30 this afternoon. We'll have it for you here on 1480 WHBC. If Perry wins, they'll play Sunday morning.
Your world in 1 minute.
Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
You'll find more